Hello and welcome to Flat Out with Ben and Matt. I'm Ben.
And I'm Matt.
Welcome to episode 3 in a lovely new studio.
New sign.
New sign.
Which I brought on the Lizzie line this morning.
Yes, you had a bit of drama coming in.
A little bit of, it was a bit of a delay.
A bit of a delay, but you flew yesterday all the way from Spain.
All the way from Spain. Yeah,
Yes.
It was a smooth flight, which doesn't often happen.
Yeah.
But I'm making the effort to make this happen, aren't I?
Thank you very much for coming
Finding
in.
a new studio, which is an upgrade. It's very bright.
It is very bright.
It's quite contrasting to our last episode.
Yes.
I'm pulling out all the stops for you, Ben.
Yeah, thank you. And hopefully with all the editing, this will all be sorted and will look fabulous, which I'm sure we will do.
No doubt.
Anyway. But yeah, episode 3 already. We've done 2. How is it going for you so far?
I'm hating every minute.
Yes, I can see by your...
No, it's nice to see how it's progressing. We obviously had a quick one remotely a couple of weeks ago. There's just always plenty to talk about in the world of motorsport, isn't there? What we're going to talk about today?
Always stuff going on. So we're going to start with Formula 1, as we normally seem to do. Japan was last weekend at the time of recording. Did you watch the race?
I did not. It was quite early.
I knew you were going to say that.
The clocks went forward,
Yeah.
to be fair. But I watched the highlights with gusto.
Yeah. What did you think of the race overall?
Very similar to China, I think. Lots of overtaking, which looks exciting and then turns out not to be so exciting.
Yeah.
Kimi won. Very happy for him. Our predictions are not looking very good.
It's only been 3 races, though.
It's only been 3 races.
Yeah.
But I said Max, and you said George.
Yeah, George is second. Max is
George
like, where is Max? 6th, 8th?
Yeah, like the 6th.
He's quite far
yeah.
down. Antonelli.
Oh, and according to the April Fool's rumours, he's retiring with immediate effect.
Yeah.
And Lindblad will be taking his place.
Some of the rumours or April Fool's jokes were... to be fair,
Cool.
I did get caught out with some of them. Not Formula 1 related, but there was one that I saw about the Kit Kats that have been stolen.
I have seen something about
Yeah, like, I don't know how much it was, like tons of Kit Kats. Well, a team came out saying, we are now a Kit Kat car. There were quite a few April
What
Fool's
organised
jokes.
crime group targets tons of Kit Kats?
Just big fans.
Big sweet tooth.
Yeah, they needed to take a break, get a Kit Kat. Not sponsored. Not
yet, anyway.
Not yet, yeah. So Antonelli, as you said, youngest Formula 1 driver leading the championship.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, go and read our youngest F1 drivers blog. It's been updated recently. Lindblad as well is in there as well because he scored some points.
He did.
So he's in the top 5 youngest point scorers, I believe, now. So yeah, good on him.
Yeah.
Kimi smashing it. Very happy. They said his name correctly on the podium.
Yes, the podium last time. Yeah, when he got a podium at... Was it China? It was China, wasn't
China.
it? Yeah. And came onto the podium. Kimi Räikkönen! Yeah. I guess easy mistake to make, but he probably had a script.
A few years.
Yeah, he
between
probably
them,
had a script as well.
Yeah.
Right
I'm
in
sure
front of him.
He must have had a script. But
So,
anyway,
Yeah.
that's all a bit of fun.
So yeah, congrats to Antonelli if you're watching, listening. Next up, I wanted to talk about Ollie Behrman's crash.
Yes.
First off, thankfully he's okay, like no injuries. He did walk out the car. He was a bit.
He was limping, yeah. And
He was limping, and
they don't often.
Yeah.
You don't often see injuries
No.
nowadays in Formula One crashes.
I
think
think-
you just see them like annoyed, like
Yeah,
and, like it's hard to tell the emotion with the helmet on, but it was actually quite worrying, wasn't it?
Yeah. I think because it was a sideways impact, and obviously it was a fast crash. But specifically, what I wanted to say, we're not Formula One drivers, so we don't really want to say was it his fault. But was it his fault? Have you seen the crash first off?
I've seen the crash. Like you say, we're not Formula One drivers. It's impossible to kind of put yourself in that situation, but I suppose so.
So
The other Haas didn't make the mistake in the same place.
Yeah.
I suppose so, but it's...
the thing that people are talking about is with the new regs, you've obviously got cars that are very quick going into certain sections and cars that are very slow. So he was coming up to that Alpine, who was regenning the battery, I think. He was going slow. And Ollie came up very fast round a corner, and I think he was shocked by the difference in speed. So one thing I wanted to say to you, I don't know if you agree, that maybe these regs aren't quite right for Formula One.
I saw, and I don't think this was yesterday, so we're recording on the 2nd, just for context. I don't think this was an April Fool's joke, that they are making the most of the April break to have a sit-down chat with all the drivers and teams. So, and I have to say, anecdotally, I don't know why we're saying this because we're trying to sell tickets to it, but people aren't happy. People aren't as interested. It's not looking like it's been a risk that has paid off.
Yeah, and I don't know if this was in our first episode or second where we were saying, let's see how it goes. We're not quite sure, like all the fake overtakes, but for new fans that are coming in, they probably see all the overtakes and think, this is great.
Yeah, but then they chat to old fans and they start moaning. This isn't the Formula One I know. And
yeah, literally.
That's my dad, literally, with a stronger accent.
Someone at the weekend after the race spoke to me and was like, what do you think? And they loved it. They're loving the racing. Like they've never really watched it, and now they're watching it. So there is two different sides to the story. So following on from your the drivers and the FIA and Formula One are having a chat. Have you heard the drama about Mercedes again with their front wing?
Oh, with the front wing.
Yeah. So at the beginning of the season, the FIA, Formula One, and the drivers and the teams agreed to change the engine. So Mercedes the Mercedes engine had an unfair advantage, the teams were saying, so they changed it. That's not happening until July. So up until July, Mercedes are going to have this advantage.
Going to win everything, yeah.
But now they're saying that Mercedes have, the active aero where the front wing goes up. They're saying that even when the front wing is down, there's still a little gap.
Okay,
and
so
that's
aerodynamically, it's not fair.
Yes, and it's not allowed. But this also leads on to, when is innovation too much? When are they stopping innovation? Because innovation is good. That's what Formula One is all about. They're going through the rules with a tooth comb. So, yeah, where do you think it should all be fair? Like everyone has the same car? I don't agree with that, but you might.
I don't, but this is the age-old debate of over-regulation, isn't it, really? You make so many rules that you essentially funnel everybody into the similar direction, and the cars are more similar every year, and they have to be. And there's less room for improvisation, less room for creativity. I mean, Aston Martin, even with Mr. Newey at the helm of the engineering side, at least, are nowhere to be seen. I think the sport has changed, for possibly forever. For the better, well, that's the debate to be had by the fans.
I saw something on TikTok, which you've got to take TikTok with a pinch of salt. And I don't know if this was an April Fool's joke, but apparently Red Bull were testing a V8 engine with sustainable fuel in the same car that they have now. I don't know if that's true. It probably isn't. But that was a direction that initially I think they were going to go in. They were going to go back to V8s and have sustainable fuel.
I mean, better that than going head on into Formula E. Surely,
yes.
Surely.
Yeah.
I think we can all agree on that. Who cares where the fuel comes from as long as the cars go 3 seconds faster like they did last year?
They have a net zero target by 2030. So that's what they're aiming for. But sustainable fuel would do that, essentially.
I mean, yeah, but...
Also, the fuel prices now, Matt.
Oh, yeah, the fuel price, yeah.
Big problem.
Yeah, well, NASA went to the moon yesterday, didn't
That's
they?
where all the fuel's gone,
That's where all the fuel's flipping gone.
Yeah.
Save some for the Formula One.
Yeah.
And for the fans travelling to Formula One. I mean, that has a big impact. Because Formula E, you don't have that either, do you?
Well, I have an electric car, so...
Oh, you do.
I'm okay. But my mum, she voice noted me in panic yesterday, being like, my local petrol station has no fuel.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. I said, I don't know what you want me to do about it. But
there
we go. Yeah, literally. So, yeah, we'll see what happens with Mercedes. Moving on to Verstappen.
Yes. He's retiring immediately with immediate effect. Did you see that?
Even before April Fools, there's rumours that he is thinking of leaving because of these regulations.
Yeah. Well, Max is someone who, if he's not enjoying it, which what translates to winning,
Yes, yeah.
then part of me thinks he's throwing his toys out the pram, as he tends to, and part of me thinks he's a young father. He's traveling. I've traveled a lot with work in the past, and tried to obviously, and it's not easy to hold down your personal relationships at the same time if you travel so much, and it must be quite repetitive. I get it. I just wonder what the balance between toys out the pram and genuinely wanting to spend more time with his family and doing things that he loves, like racing at Le Mans. So yeah, I think who knows what the actual balance is, but I kind of think, I think Formula One have Project Max. What can they do to keep him?
I'm going to be honest. I can see it. I can see him leaving.
I can see it. Yeah.
Like we said at the beginning, he's like 6th or 8th. If you're a serial winner, that's not where you want to be. So one of the easiest things to do is leave.
Yeah, absolutely.
And to be fair, leave at the top of your game as well. Like
Absolutely.
He's still an amazing driver, probably one of the best.
Exactly. He's already cemented his place in the canon. Everyone will remember him, and everyone will probably remember, if he does leave, remember the fact that he left at the top of his game. Imagine if Messi had just retired after that last season at Barcelona. Everyone will remember Messi as the best anyway. But
we won't get onto that conversation because
come
I don't
on,
agree.
Messi's the best.
I don't agree.
Okay, another podcast.
Do a different podcast for that. So potential for him to leave, to do Le Mans. He raced in Nürburgring. He had his own car, his own team called Verstappen Racing. Question?
I think so.
We can check that on your machine. He got disqualified, but he did very well. He was fastest
until he got disqualified. What were they disqualified for again? I did look.
Using more tyres than they should have.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Surely that's quite a silly mistake to make.
It is.
Okay.
But
That's a
maybe conspiracy...
He had fun.
Well, maybe conspiracy theory, they didn't want him to come in and win, so they gave him extra tyres and they didn't tell him.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know.
I buy it. Yeah, I'm all in.
I'm going to start that. If it's not already a rumour, it's happening. That's what's happened. Potentially Max leaving Le Mans will be his next thing. Watch this space.
Yeah. And then come to Le Mans with us.
Exactly. So, taking a shift away, the British drivers, most of them doing well. Well, all of them pretty much.
Yeah.
You got
even Hamilton.
Yeah, you got a podium.
A rogue podium. Yeah,
which
he
I
got
told
it.
you.
I called it. You called it here first.
Yeah.
You heard it here first.
I didn't say it was a rogue podium. I knew that he would get one.
I knew that. So. It was a joke. Who was my... Ollie was my rogue podium.
Yeah.
Our podium.
And he was 5th up until he crashed in the championship. So.
Yeah, he was doing really well, bless him.
Yeah, Lando, not anywhere near what he was last year. That's not his fault. That's the car. But Piastri did better in the last race. So hopefully we'll see that. And Lindblad, again, really great start.
Yeah,
got points.
Yeah.
So
yeah, good on him. I like the Racing Bulls cars.
Yeah.
I think they are tray fast.
Yes, they are very good. Sometimes quicker than the Red Bulls, which is concerning. Next topic on my list, my lovely list, is about circuits. So there's been a real shift from Formula One going to classic circuits, like they're getting rid of Spa, Catalonia. Catalonia is not that old.
Well, they're not getting rid, are they?
No, it's like alternating.
Yeah.
But it's not every year, that's what I meant.
They're ushering them out, maybe.
Same with Imola. Imola actually came back only 10 years ago.
No, not even, but yeah.
So, yeah, basically they're getting rid of these and going to cities. So like Las Vegas, Miami, places like this instead of
Madrid.
Classic circuits. Your opinion, please, Matthew.
My opinion...
That's the first time I think I've ever called you Matthew.
Yeah, I think
You're
so.
welcome.
You sound like my mother. My opinion is it just a natural way of things as sports progress like this, and money is obviously always a factor. The old races are, especially when we talk about the European circuits, they're quite hard to get to, a lot of them. Makes organisation a little bit less smooth, shall we say. I actually went to Barcelona last year because I live really close to the circuit, and the organisation was left quite a bit to be desired, to be honest. I think they're trying to shift away from those rural, kind of a bit more chaotic, also a bit cheaper, and shift over to the big bucks in the city. And it's also to attract international visitors, isn't it? So, obviously, I'm not sure it's worked that well. Vegas hasn't sold too well in recent years.
Well, as we mentioned in the first episode, the prices for Vegas are ridiculous. So, yeah, I agree with what you're saying. Next up is Miami as well, one of those newer circuits. Your predictions. Who's going to win? I want 3 predictions, please. Who's going to win? Who's going to crash? And a shock of the weekend.
You know what? I mean, it's interesting because we have a nice big break.
Yeah.
So there is a little bit of regrouping that can go on, both mentally and in terms of potential updates to the cars. I think Kimi's on a roll. Is a month too much to do away with his momentum? I don't know. I think Mercedes won too, and Charles on the podium.
Okay.
Or maybe Piastri. I don't know. Did you want any more predictions? What was the other one?
Crash. Who's going to crash?
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Sergio Perez.
Crash.
It's been a while since we've.
It has.
Has he crashed?
I don't think he has. Both the Cadillacs have been okay, I think, from memory.
Yeah, there's no one around them to crash into.
And your shock of the weekend, one shock that's going to shock
From
the
Miami?
paddock. Yeah. Could be an announcement. It could be something that happens in the race.
I think there could be announcements. There could be regulation announcements, couldn't there? There could be a little bit of backtracking, a little bit of U-turning. Can I just leave it at that?
Okay, you can
a regulation announcement.
Okay, fine. Yeah, I agree. I think I'm going to go George will win.
Oh.
Not Kimi. I think George will come back. Hamilton will be on the podium.
Okay.
And Hadjar's going to crash out of the race early. And I think, there'll be a shock. Maybe not shock if we're all expecting it. Regulation announcement. So
Piastri will crash on the formation lap again.
We've got a month break of Formula One. We're not there until May now. So what can we watch instead of Formula One this month?
Oh, what can we watch? Well, MotoGP is always a good option.
Yeah.
Jerez, the first of the Spanish races. Yeah, the first of the 4 Spanish races, all of which are on sale. We only have hospitality for Valencia, though, so it's quite expensive, but that would be super fun for the finale of the season. Jerez is on this month. 6 hours of Imola in WEC. Nice warm-up for Le Mans there. Always fun, definitely.
First race of the season.
And 2 rallies. How about that?
2.
We don't talk about rally very often, do we?
No, we don't.
But we've got rally on sale at the minute in package form.
We do. So, you can look at that on the website. Have a look. Any questions?
Tickets.com. Any questions?
Let us know.
Yes.
Even if it's in the comments of this, we will reply.
Absolutely. Let us know anywhere. Just find us on the street.
On the street.
Lizzie line.
Yeah, if you see us, we will consult. We will package.
You might see me on the Lizzie line with a mysterious package.
Oh, right, yeah. Our lovely sign.
How good is that?
That's going to be a clip, I think. Our lovely sign.
Oh, lovely.
So moving away from Formula One now, I feel like
the rallies are Croatia and Canary Islands. Just
have you been to Croatia?
No, but I've been invited to a wedding in September.
Whereabouts? And you can't remember.
No, I can't remember. It's not near one of the major cities, I don't think. It's in the north of Croatia. But hear me out for this, because this could be a really cool motorsport road trip.
Here we go.
So up from Barcelona, driving, up from Barcelona, then up through like Nice and Monaco and Milan, maybe nip down to see Ferrari.
Yeah,
their home,
Maranello.
and Maranello, and then up again to like Venice, and then it's super close to Croatia.
Yeah.
How cool would that road trip be?
Is this what you're doing, or is it just something you made up in your head?
No, it's something that I'm considering doing this in September. So we'll see. We'll see. I would love to, but
As long as you take me,
yeah. Oh,
that's
yeah,
fine.
yeah, absolutely. Of course.
We can go. We can go in the work van.
Oh, that would be cool. Have to pick it up from London first.
So yeah, Croatia, very, very beautiful. If you haven't booked, there's still time. And obviously Canary Islands, very, very nice as well.
Yeah.
Moving on to MotoGP. Qatar, the race has moved, as we thought it would, to November. On sale now. Cheap tickets.
Very cheap tickets.
Yeah, tell us
Very
more.
cheap tickets. So it's £47 for all 3 days. And it's moved to November, so some nice winter sun if you come from cold climes like we do.
Yeah.
47 for is, I mean, yeah. Obviously there is some uncertainty around that race at the minute. I have seen there are some intentions at least to try and move Saudi Arabia to around that time as well, but that would really kind of stack up the end of the season. I think they might even try and extend it. Imagine a Christmas race. We spoke about this yesterday.
Christmas race.
A Christmas race. Because they end in early December, don't they?
Yeah. Don't think it will ever happen. Not gonna lie.
We can hope.
Yeah. Would you like to see a snowy either Formula One or MotoGP race? I feel like that'd be cool.
Has that ever happened?
I think unintentionally, yes, it must have.
Yes, absolutely. Would that be dangerous? Probably.
No, big grit.
Oh yeah.
They
big
get
grit.
the ploughs out or whatever they're
Yeah.
called. Are they called ploughers?
Just plows, I think.
Ploughs.
Like Mr. Plow.
Mr. Plough. Who's that?
That's a classic Simpsons episode.
Oh.
Oh, one of the best. Yeah, 47 quid. That's
yeah.
not bad, is it?
Good deal. Good deal.
Remember to check out our 5 cheapest MotoGP tickets blog. Had to edit it because we went on sale with Qatar. That's now second.
There we
cheapest.
go. Moving on to Aprilia. Have you seen? They have dominated the season so far in MotoGP. With
Don't
you
test
smile.
me. Don't test me too much on this because no, I haven't seen. I watched the highlights, but I'm living in Spain. I should know more about. I should be more into MotoGP.
Yes, you should. Spanish has a big following, but
love it.
yeah, they're leading the championship. Bezzecchi's leading the championship, and Marquez dropping off as well. He is one of the best riders that MotoGP has seen. He gets a lot of hate because of his because
he
of
certainly doesn't in the UK in Spain.
because of his riding style. He's quite aggressive. He's kind of like Max, as in the ruthless winner.
Yes, but he's a nicer guy than Max. Sure.
Yes.
He comes across as a nicer guy. But yeah, I think people just hate the winners often, don't
exactly.
they, in these things.
But yeah,
I saw him in Andorra about 10 years ago, and I didn't know who he was.
Oh,
And the person I was with was like, it's
Marquez.
It's Marquez.
Yeah.
And his brother.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know who they are.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh. And he was getting really flustered. I was like, go and say hello to him.
Yeah.
But
Did he go say hello?
No, he didn't.
Oh,
Chicken
too shy.
guy.
Too shy.
Yes.
Yeah, so he's dropping off so far with crashes and
confirmed with
penalties.
your standings for MotoGP.
Bezzecchi.
Yes, Bezzecchi.
See, I do know.
Jorge Martin is second.
I have a note here from you.
From me.
It's Spanish. We're sticking with the Spanish MotoGP.
Oh, well, I kind of spoke about it already, just about how the 4 races are a Spanish MotoGP adventure. Oh, one thing I was going to say was that there are a lot of people choosing Spain over Dubai and the Middle East for their summer holidays. You included. You used to go quite often on your holidays there. You come to Spain and we record a podcast.
Yeah, that's on the cards.
And maybe we could do a MotoGP at the same time.
Yeah.
Sounds like so that's what I was saying. Why not this summer do a Spanish MotoGP adventure? Some really cool locations. Aragon, Valencia, Barcelona, and Jerez. Though hurry up with Jerez because it's just in a couple of weeks, I think.
Out of those, which would be your top?
I think Valencia and Barcelona would be cool if you haven't seen the cities, but I have. I personally would go to Jerez because that part of the world is quite amazing. A very southern Spain, because Spain's very big, so it's very different in the north and in the south. So I haven't spent that much time in the south. So Aragon is in the middle of the desert. It's quite hard to get to. Again, quite spectacular, but things are so cheap there. Like hotels, food, beer, which is important.
Yeah.
Things are very cheap. So that would probably also be a motivation.
Top tip from the man who lives in Spain there.
Yes.
Good tips. I have a video for you to watch, actually, continuing with MotoGP.
Okay.
We stick with these little...
I haven't
aspects.
actually seen this. So
No.
This is genuine first-time viewing.
First time. So, setting the scene, Jorge Martin has just won the sprint race. He's celebrating
Okay.
after he's won.
The Martinator. Oh! Oh my days.
Literally,
No.
just
Jorge.
won the sprint race, celebrating, doing a wheelie. Falls off. He's fine, by the way.
I feel I did see that because he's had so many injuries. I was at Barcelona when he won the 2024 title. Yeah, because Marquez obviously won last year. That was amazing, and it was like a real story of like comeback and injury, and then he was injured immediately after, and he missed like a huge chunk of last year. What a clown!
Silly Billy.
Don't mess about with these things.
Yeah.
He spent more time in hospital than on a bike in the last few years.
Yeah. Well, he's second in the championship now, so hopefully he's getting there, but with the Aprilia, obviously. And now moving on to Le Mans, our place, which we probably have the most knowledge about because we're there quite a lot.
We are.
We have a small amount of packages available. In the first episode, we mentioned that we were sold out, which at the time was true. And just so you understand the process, so we take deposits up until March. And at March, we ask for the final balance. And that's kind of your last chance to cancel, only losing your deposit. So you don't pay like a huge amount, then lose that. So unfortunately for the people, they're missing out there. They have cancelled a few of them. So we are back on sale with a few of our premium products, which is good.
Yeah.
So you can go online to motorsporttraveldestinations.com. You could book those. And for those who don't know, maybe they don't, we are the only provider of these pop-up hotel units inside the circuit.
Yeah, absolutely. We are actually within. So our bronze, which is camping, and silver, which is glamping sites, are actually within the boundaries of the circuit itself.
Some Porsche curves.
At Porsche curves, yeah. So it's and we have a private viewing bank in those where only you get access to it, which is great. And if you stay in our other site, which is a bit further up, it's close to the east entrance. Very convenient for the tram into town, which we do quite often, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
So there you obviously have access down at Porsche curves as well to go to view the race at the viewing bank. But that's where our real luxury cabins are. So we have platinum, sapphire, gold plus.
Well, I actually think we are sold out of gold plus.
No, we are sold out of gold plus. But they are ensuite, soundproofed, air-conned cabins within 10, 15-minute walk to the... Oh, my days.
Oh.
Have you seen...
I'm scared.
The music acts who are playing at Le Mans this year?
You told me one. You were very excited. I know you are very excited. I can't remember their name. I said I will go with you, even though I don't know who they are.
Good. The Libertines.
The Libertines. This is a big thing for Matt.
So Libertine. Hopefully, you know the Libertines are classic noughties indie band.
Yeah.
Pete Doherty, Carl Barrett. I love them. I was in a band at the time, very much inspired by them. So can't wait for that. But Robin
Special
Schultz.
guest. Oh, I know. Yes.
Robin Schultz is playing on the Friday.
Oh.
You know all of his songs?
Not all of
They're
them.
very famous.
But I know.
One of them's got nearly 1 billion. I was going to play one if you didn't know who he was.
No, I know. And also, to be fair to me, the Libertines, when you said play the song, I did.
Yeah.
I heard it before. So.
Yeah.
But it's good lineup.
It's by far the best. Like Robin Schultz, like he's not someone I would ever probably pay to go and see. It's not really my thing. But that'll be really fun.
Yeah.
Friday night.
We'll have to be there, front row. VIP access.
Yeah, shotgun not on reception that night.
So yeah, also sticking with Le Mans, we have some grandstand tickets still available. If you wanted to book those, you can. Same
Reasonable
website.
price as well, yeah.
Yeah. Anything else Le Mans related that you wanted to share? Will be probably in the next episode. Actually, we'll share our entertainment schedule. We've got our own performers and lots of stuff going on.
Guest speakers,
so
ex-racers, still finalising that information, but the list is exciting. Alex Brundle, a good friend of ours, will be presenting, hosting some other guests, and there'll be more than there have been in previous years. So
all to be revealed.
Bigger and better things. But yeah, I think we'll probably talk about that a bit more in the coming months as we build up to it, don't we?
Yeah, exactly. All that coming soon. As promised as well, we will have some special guests coming up. More to be revealed as always. Normally we will just record it and upload it. Yes. Maybe do a little teaser.
Surprise.
Yeah, surprise. So that will be coming at some point. And of course, make sure you get in touch if you want to share your F1 memes for us to watch, like we did on the first episode.
Yep.
We'd love that. Tell us any events you're attending. We do actually on Instagram get quite a few people tag us in their grandstand pictures and stuff like that. So that'd be nice to talk about that. Just get in touch.
Yeah, we'd love to hear from you.
Cool. Well, I think that is us for episode 3. Thank you for flying in all the way from Spain in our lovely, brightly lit studio. And we'll be back very soon with another episode of Flat Out with Ben and Matt.
Follow us on socials, and thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.